Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another season preview. I'm Aaron Schneider, Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us for our women's basketball season previews, head coach John Chin. How are you doing today?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good. So first, to kick things off, as I do with every women's basketball season preview, give you if you can break down what Catch Our Whiff is.
Yeah, so Catch Our Whiff is our team slogan. It's the three pillars of our program. It's work hard, integrity, and fit. And so hopefully in year three, we're showing those off a little bit better, but that's what we try to do each and every day is work in those three categories.
All right. Now, and then going right into things, what are the goals / expectations for this season?
Yeah, I think we're obviously super young this year, so it's a learning and growing year for sure. I'm excited about it though, but I mean, expectation-wise, I think we're slotted for 5th in the HCAC, and I think that's about right for us. And hopefully we can exceed some of those expectations. But it's a fun group. We're looking to really come together this year and have fun.
All right. So, so one of the key dynamics for our women's basketball team this year, we have two key seniors in Lexi Gellinger, Jade Shipley graduating. That leaves McKinley Taylor, senior, junior, and then junior Bryn Beard, and then a lot of freshmen and sophomores. So along with our upperclassmen getting more key roles, we'll see our sophomore class get much bigger roles than they did in their freshman season. So tell us a little bit about how that dynamic is going to change.
Yeah, I mean, obviously when you lose the two best shooters that ever come through here, in Lexi Dillinger and Jade Shipley, it's going to be tough to replace that. And I think Mac is going to step up a lot as our senior leader. She's done a great job competing hard. She'll play a big role. Obviously, being our junior, he'll try to run the show for us at point and set the tempo. And then, our sophomore class is great. There's a lot of skill and athleticism and shooting. And so it'll look a little bit different where we don't have the star player like we did with Lex, but we have a lot of kids who can do a lot of different things. I think, it starts with Bella, who's going to be the top of our press this year. She's athletic. She can go get you a bucket. She can get you a rebound. And then Izzy coming. She's a drive kick type player for us. Who's really shooting the ball a lot better in practice. We got Ren, who's coming off of freshman first team all conference or whatever. She can stroke it from anywhere. And then you got Talu, who started for us all last year, coming back, who should be able to shoot it from anywhere too. And then Sid coming back off her ACL, another point guard in the mix for us with championship pedigree. And so, we're tough, we're competitive, we're just young, and I think we're a little inexperienced. We added 2 transfers who have college basketball experience. They're both coming from Huntington, so we're excited about those guys. And then, our freshman class is great. We've added some size with them and some shooting, and, we got another point guard there too. So we're excited about what we have. We've been competing really well in the preseason, and now obviously with the season starting too. So we're excited. I think we got a great grasp and a great locker room full of talent. We just got to put them all the pieces together.
All right, and then so now going a little bit further into our newcomers, as you mentioned, you had a couple of sophomore transfers come in from Huntington, and then a batch of freshmen that can make an impact this season. So if you can tell us a little bit more about them.
Yeah, I mean, we've added size. So Ella is a transfer sophomore from Huntington. She's 6'1". We've added V, who's 6'2". And so those guys will give us some size, which obviously if you saw us play last year, we didn't have a lot of. Hopefully they'll control the glass for us, control the paint for us. They do a lot of the dirty work for us, so we're excited to get those guys in there. It's fun to play with post players. And then we have Katie Tatum, be another point guard from us out of Cincinnati. Sarah Seawalk is a transfer from Huntington, also out of Cincinnati. Can really shoot the ball, can really get to the hole, can really put points on the board. And then we got Neva and Cabry, who are just spot-up shooters right now. I think as they learn and grow in our system, they could be special players for us as well. And then right now, our last player is Emma Ball. She's just coming back from injury. Today was her first official full practice, so we're excited to see what she brings. She's a really hard worker, and she should be able to stretch the floor as a post player for us. So we're excited.
All right. So now to kick off the season, we'll be going down to the Webster Tip-Off Classic in St. Louis. Tell us a little bit about what you're hoping out of that weekend, both from a team chemistry standpoint and from a game perspective.
Yeah, well, we always love to start the season on the road. It's a good road trip for us. It's a good bonding experience. We'll get to spend the night in the hotel and do a lot of different bonding activities that we have planned, and then hopefully have some fun. I mean, St. Louis is a great city. We want to go see the Arch, the zoo. There's so many things that we can go out and do as a team. So we're looking forward to that, really bonding together, and just being about us for once. You know what I mean? And all the distractions with school and that stuff hopefully melt away for a weekend, and we can really just focus on us and being a great team and setting the tone for our season. And then obviously basketball-wise, we want to do, it's all about us, and we want to play our game. I've never seen Milwaukee School of Engineering play up close and personal. You know what I mean? I'm starting to dabble in the film right now as we speak, so I'm excited to see them. I'm excited to really see how we fear or fend against a different opponent. Hopefully we look good and we're ready to go, and that kind of stuff. And so that'll be exciting. We're playing not a different brand, but a different brand of defense, I should say. So we're pressing, we're getting after it, that kind of stuff. And then obviously our offense will pretty much look the same. We'll spread them out, we'll shoot a lot of threes, and hopefully get some rebounds and that kind of stuff. And then obviously, I don't know who we're going to play the second game, but there's a lot of good opponents, and Bellhaven and Webster are both really good teams. So hopefully we'll see one of them, and we'll get after it. So.
All right, and then finally, what does your team need to do this year to be successful?
Our theme this year is one love, and it's just really all about coming together and having love for each other and sacrificing for each other and being just together in this fight together. Outside the locker room, there's a lot of distractions, but inside the locker room, it is all one love, and it's all us coming together and really playing for each other. And so, especially without having stars this year and just being a well-rounded team, like how are we going to make sure that each and every kid, each and every night is performing their best? And it's everyone, 1 through 16, putting in 40 minutes of work each and every night. And that's what's really going to make us great. And so that's the expectation. That's what we know in our locker room. And that's what we're fighting for this year.
All right, well, I think I've covered the questions I wanted to. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow along with any more previews, any more content we may be putting out on YouTube. Of course, follow along with your Ravens as they begin the season at the Webster Tip-Off Classic. The first matchup will be on Friday, November 10th against Milwaukee School of Engineering. The Saturday contest will be to be determined by the outcomes of the Friday contests. Coach Jen, thank you for joining us, and good luck this year.
Thank you. God bless. Go Ravens.